Hello everyone and welcome back to Bachakoli Streams and my second video on my playthrough of the Surge. Now we've made some decent headway during the first stream. We've beaten the first boss and we have just entered the central production B. And today I will see how far we can get this pushed. Now I am still gonna call this a playthrough, however, in case none of you show any particular interest in the game, I will discontinue the series and choose something else. Although I would seriously like to go through it, I won't be exploring it in its full detail. I mostly focus on just getting through the game in order to show off most of the zones, the areas of the game, the bosses, and as much as I can of the side content, such as the collectibles. I'm not gonna go through the DLCs. At the end, I can show you, probably after I beat the game, I can just go into the DLCs, show you quickly what it's all about without getting into too much detail, mainly because they don't give too much additional content story-wise. So the walk in the park is pretty nice, a pretty nice separate zone. It does have some story related to it, but it's fairly quick to see exactly what's going on. And the other DLC, which is the arena one, it's just a series of arenas with different modifiers that you have to grind through in order to get all of the items, and I don't think that this will make for too much of an entertaining stream, so I don't think I'll be going into these DLCs too much. Unless, of course, someone expresses explicit intention or interest of seeing them, in which case I have no problem going through them as well. So let's just give a few more moments for everyone to join in and jump straight into the game then. I will try to have a couple more streams in this week, not dedicated to the Surge, but the other series, so the painting and the building streams, in order to get some more work done and advance in the stages of the different projects, so we can get on to more interesting parts and more interesting projects. I have some ideas both on how to further proceed with the painting ones, focus on one miniature at a time so you can see actually more development being done over the course of a single stream instead of me just alternating between two, so you would actually see the same color applied to two different minis. It would be a bit boring. But I will push on to get as much done as possible, and then we will return to regular scheduling. I'm aiming to have 3 to 4 streams a week. Now that it is the off-season between Blood Bowl seasons of Rebel, I will take the opportunity to have more streams on my current project, and maybe get in some non-rebel related Blood Bowl games. For the time being, we will be focusing on the Surge. Once again, I will mention that the sequel will be coming out this fall. And since I enjoyed the first one, I thought I'd create a bit of hype for the upcoming sequel. Also, I have made some changes to the settings of the game, as there was some significant lagging last time. Hopefully this won't be happening today. Unfortunately, that meant I have to sacrifice some of the quality, and I also have my task manager open on the second monitor so I can actually see what it is that the system resource struggles to satisfy when playing the game, so I can make additional fine-tuning. The way I see it, it's probably the processor, but yeah, it's probably gonna be the processor. So let's just jump right in and get a bit of an overview on what's happening. As you can see, these are my other play slots. So this is the one where I beat the game and I'm currently on New Game Plus. This is where I started another regular playthrough, however with the DLC sold. I was grinding through like crazy. And this will be slot number 3, where we are currently at. See, my core power is at 23. We've had about 2.5 hours of employment. Let's jump right in and we will take a quick look what I have mounted on Warren. Inch a bit forward. Right, so yeah, it would appear that this processor will be struggling. Do we have any visible flags? So 35, 30, 43. This is strange. So looking at the resource monitor, I am at about half, so 50% use on the processor and 18% use of RAM. So it is beyond me why I can only get a shaky 30 frames per second. There's literally zero reason for this. Wait, let's check to see if our virtual friend has anything for us.
How are things down there? Any news? We have to find out what's going on. Please take a look around. I'm still picking up distress beacons from the production area.
I better get going.
Be careful out there.
Right, so essentially we've been informed that we need to find the main office area where the bigwigs would be
She said
at.
I should get to the executive level, that it's safe there. Security forces have it locked down, but it's the getting there that's the problem. She said things will soon be under control, and they've asked for external aid. It tells you how serious things have gotten if they've called for outside help. But you know what? It's fine. If they've got everything under control, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them. It's terrifying enough listening to the noises, let alone being out there. I'm safe here.
Alright, so let's see what we are rocking. So we have the Pax Imperator, or whatever proper pronunciation would be. It is a single rigged weapon. It was dropped by the boss. Now unfortunately I couldn't get the hardcore kill. I was actually struggling with it a little bit. So we just got the regular one. Still a fairly decent weapon, and I think it will carry me all the way through to the next boss. I will be hunting for some twin-rigged weapons and probably a good one-handed weapon. The game. In terms of implants, I have a vital injection just in case. The medical audit, because I like seeing the additional bits and bobs information about enemies. I have a vital boost for some additional health based on my core power. Currently I am unable to use the maximum because my core power is still pretty low. I have a medivoltaic injection V1. Sorry, my voice is still a bit coarse. I haven't spoken for a while. This will be my main healing source for the majority of the game, and a supplementary healing source will be the aggression amplifier, restoring 10% of my overall health every time I perform a finishing move. What additional things we can have? Low X cables. So far I have no need for them. Damage of drone attacks, I won't be using energy supplemented drone attacks. I will just use the laser module to draw enemies in. Mechanized counterweight, it's nice, I just really don't have much use for it. My damage output is fairly decent. Medivoltaic injection I already have equipped. Plasmic regenerators are nice, but again, not something I'm willing to sacrifice an entire slot for. A couple of those. I have a Vital Boost V3. Now this is something I might like to equip as soon as I upgrade my core power a little bit. Probably substitute the regular one. This one. And vital injections, 2 of them. This will probably come in handy at the second boss, where I will need just a quick bursts of energy, of life, but this will happen as it does quite a bit back. Broken parts, what do we have in terms of broken parts? So we have 2 arms, headpiece, and 2 legs. Alright. Consumables, we have quite a bit to chew through. And bank, I think I'll do so for leaving the ops center. Schematics. Now, we already have the full links set, and I will be using it for the majority of Central Production B. I will collect the schematics for the Rhino and for all gears I come across. However, I will probably not bother with building them or upgrading them, since I will probably just use 3 or 4 gear sets, possibly 5 if I remember them correctly. So after links I will go into Scarab, Liquidator, and after that probably some of the nano gears, but I have to think about which one will complement the playstyle best. Here we have nothing of much value. Oh yeah, we have the Shining Coin, which is the prerequisite for the Iron Mouse gear. And some sub-stories carried along the way. In terms of specs, have some stamina reduction in general that is given to us by the Lynx armor mostly. As you can see, the additional gear set bonus is increased attack speed while at or near full health. Now I have given this a bit of a read, and this means over 80%. Or was it 80? I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna call it 80%. Currently, as you can see in my weapon proficiencies, I have been using single rig weapons, and I will continue to do so for as long as possible, considering that they are giving me the best damage. But I will probably be switching them to either twin rigged or a one-handed weapon for some specific fights, probably with the boss fights where I just need a quicker recovery after a single attack. The wind up, wind down of the heavier single rigged weapon means that I have more vulnerable frames. I have 170% energy gain. This is due to the Pax Imperator. I'm just gonna call it the Pax weapon, okay? I think that's mostly it in terms of my current development. And I have 180 scrap, which changed dramatically. So let's, since I will be banking everything. Oh, and yeah, we have the basic laser drone we primarily used throughout this playthrough as well. Now let's eat some consumables. Lovely. A decent amount of scrap. Put in here simply. See what it is that we can do, if anything. So, they are already yeah, so everything is currently at Mark II. So we are fully upgraded, which means I can spend some cash to upgrade my core and give myself an improved vital increase, vital amplifier. And we have unlocked another implant. Fair enough. So I will just opt out this for the better one. Of 125 health, which is still pretty low, but for this stage of the game, it's fine. And what else can we put in? Something probably a bit passive. I can go for more health, but let's try for something a bit more diverse. Yeah. Something energy related, possibly. The options are reduced energy consumption, reduced energy decay, this will come in later in the game, and maximum energy increase. Now this might not be horrible. That can offset the energy decay. Yeah. Why not? Give ourselves a bit more. So 56. And how much for the Medivoltaic is energy consumption of 20. Good. Decent, meaning that I can probably use it twice before running out of energy. Granted, I could use it twice before, but it had to do so, and now I have a bit spare to take into account the energy decay. Good, is good. Now, do I actually want to buy more core power? I will need a significant amount if I want to wield the scarab. Scarab gear set. Do I need to start investing in core power right now? Or should I save some scrap for building the scarab itself? Upgrading all 3 sets of armor. Not really sure, quite honest. Oh, what the hell, worst case scenario, I'll just find out a bit. Anyway, it was just a single level. I could afford being 100 scraps short. Eh. Pretty fine. Now, I did beat the first guy here, so it might not be impossible to upgrade the packs further still. Yeah, we only have 3 Mark II alloys. But I already have the arm mechanics. Go along it. Be all set to go. Hopefully we will get a kind frame rate. We never know. Yeah, for all intents and purposes it would appear that could it be the video card, but I'm running a 980. Solid 980. Why then is it so
Look out for your fellow
sharp?
workers. They look out for you.
Take a look at what here. Yeah, I have to open it from the other side. Good. Makes. But let's go and kill the guy. What is? Does he have anything interesting? Leg. And we got some, oh, just enough to upgrade the packs. Okay. I can live with that. Well.
Welcome, Warren.
No, we will need 3 more. Oh well. I'm just gonna go into the options and see if there's anything we can improving the frame rate straight away. Probably kill the VSync. Camera field of view. Fitness scale, statuses, these also choose. Okay. Resolution, texture, quality. Yes, lighting is low, motion blur. Just turn it off. Anti-aliasing. Low. Screen space reflection. Lens flare and chromish. Rotor is.
Happy to help.
Oh, it's going to be a challenge to play. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just make life easier on ourselves and fortunately sacrifice refresh. You know what? Let's restart the game with the things we already have. It'll just take a second. I just really want to get a smooth experience, or at least as smooth as humanly possible for this. Still, judging by the resource monitor, I really shouldn't chug at all. I've been running the newest drivers. Makes 0 sense whatsoever. Nope. Oh well. Obviously, I just what help it. Could just straight up kill anti-aliasing. I don't think that should be the problem at all.
Take care.
This was quite poorly executed. If I am to discontinue this series, singular reason for would be the horrible frame rate. And if I don't have OBS running, recording and streaming, I seriously these issues. According to the resource monitor, everything fine. Hey, did use them. I think, fortunately, we couldn't hit proper place even once. Might as well just die because I pressed the wrong button. Here I have forgotten.
Happy to help.
Got it. Flag. Oh, we did not have legs. Yeah, we didn't have the legs. Good. Now, something that gets forgotten or misunderstood or not mentioned is that whenever you kill dudes after being killed yourself, it adds to the timer before your lost scrap expires. Makes it considerably fairer. And now this guy doesn't have any of that. Managed to get a hit in. Great. From the left, there should be a guy wielding a weapon I really want. With him quite yet. Okay, well. Goes to show that I am quite rusty at this. But it is giving us a chance for
Please remember,
a bit of a
safety
grind.
at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
The opportunity to quickly kill stuff. Go. Some of our worst back. Trying to get close enough to target him. A little pew pew gun. Throw him in. We can just get a few more tungsten alloys to upgrade the packs. Wait for the very, very aggressive dude. Be coming in momentarily. Go. Come on. Oh, damn.
It's almost high noon, cowboy. Saddle up your horse, polish the old
DLCs.
six-shooter, and wet your whistle with a swig of moonshine.
We wouldn't
And
be
join
able
us
to-
over yonder to deliver some swift frontier riders justice.
But we will take
What do
the
you wait
particle
for? Our
processors.
herald
Thank
chamber
you
will be
very
your new
much.
home on the testing range. Giddy up!
Performance issues. It's really, really annoying. Is it because I have too many monitors acting? Don't know. Right. Push on. It would appear my damage output surpasses my energy gain. Now I seem to remember that there was a dude here.
Anyone there?
Yeah.
Can anybody hear me?
Oh, and he has a headpiece, which is exactly what we need to
I'm locked in
complete
here.
Rhino set.
Please, come on, help me. Help. Please.
And unlike first,
Anyone there?
there we
Can
go.
anybody hear me? I'm locked in here.
This guy yelling for help is actually a real person.
Damn. Thanks, man. I thought I was stuck in here for good. Come on. Say something. I appreciate it, really. Thought I was gonna starve in here. Don't know how much longer I would have lasted.
So tell me, what's your story?
Name's Davey, man. I work on the shell production line. Ran in here when those freaks started showing up. Didn't realize for hours the door was busted and I was stuck. Don't even know how long I've been in here.
You know what's going on around here?
You mean all this crap? No idea, man. Way above my pay grade. Something hit the system hard, that's for sure. Melted my damn neural link. It was like I was tripping in someone else's head. Thoughts, memories, just not my own. Some weird shit going down, that's all I know.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Dunno, man. Not staying out here, that's for damn sure. Maybe ops? Should be safe, right?
So long.
Later.
So Davey is fairly oblivious to what's going on. At least to the big picture, but he does provide us with a bit of insight to what the surge actually felt like. The melding of minds. Giving this fairly chunky bit of cyberpunk vibe. Or is it me that senses it.
How much time has passed? Minutes? Hours? Days? This place is falling apart. I'm falling apart. I was told it wouldn't hurt, that the whole thing would be over in just a couple of minutes. But the pain when it started. I was awake. It cut open my flesh, pierced into my bones. I can still hear the machines, feel them, and I screamed. Just screamed until there was no air left in my lungs. But it didn't stop. It didn't stop.
And this is a fairly interesting character. Experiencing the Surge pretty much like Warren does. We get to listen to her story. Now, as long as I have this place cleaned up from a more advantageous angle, back and rescue the other NPC. There anything big? Might be obvious. Don't think so. Might as well just down. Select another aggression amplifier.
Don't believe it. Hey, you! Over here! Please, my rig's out of juice. I'm a
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Automatic system-wide reboot begun. Data loss analysis. Most Creo systems damaged. 27% of data storage and processing systems report complete data and record loss, with low chance of recovery. Local non-networked power supplies remain operational. Recovery protocols activated. Damaged data sectors attempting temporary repair using analogous systems. Collateral loss of workforce is rated as extreme. Overall work output efficiency remains severely impaired, with all functioning personnel-related systems reporting significant neurological deviation and physical degradation. Functioning implants and rigs should be collected for refurbishment and redistribution to fully functioning human assets.
Right, again, a bit of insight
buddy.
into the whole incident with this.
Over here! Hurry!
Okay.
Over here! Hurry! Oh, damn! Thank you. Been sitting here so long, my ass is numb.
Let's talk to you.
Can't count how many times I've had to play dead out here. Nearly pissed my pants a couple of times. I'm Hobbs, Dean Hobbs. No one calls me Dean, so you know, Hobbs is fine.
What are you doing down here?
Well, just being me. I mean, I'm maintenance. I should have left this stuff to security. But I thought, hey, Hobbs, let's find out what's going on here. Stupid, man, just stupid. Wanted to check the failsafe consoles, see what they recorded. Got separated from my crew, but I thought, Hobbs, don't give up now. You can make it. And that's when my rig gave out.
What's the deal with these failsafe consoles?
Creo's got a few around the factory to monitor problems and record them. There's sure to be some crazy stuff on them with all that's going down. And check them out if you want, but my adventuring days are done.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna get my ass out of here before it gets smashed like a bug in a windshield. Think I'll head up to Ops. Should be alright there.
Guess you've got no idea what's going on around here.
Shit, man, I don't know nothing. Felt like my brain was an egg on a griddle and then the yolk popped. Woke up, head ringing like crazy. Everything had just gone to hell. What I'd seen since then, man, you wouldn't believe it.
So long, Hobbs.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
Radio. You may be wondering why I didn't attack the guards a bit earlier on, and that is, I don't need their gear. That's not right, I actually
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
particularly okay with going. Didn't mind. Wayne. Some quick strikes. They happen. Right. This. There we go. That's what we did. MG Sturgill. I'm gonna go up yet because it bad baddies. Oh, garbage. Just murdering. here and there. I didn't manage to pull that off. Well. There, that's what I'm... It... Those... Okay. Not getting too much ways of broken parts. Level 1, Mark 1 parts anyways. We dispatch of these guys for now. We actually get the good stuff. Speaking of which, have this feller. And I really want his sword. No, we got him. Take a quick walk around. And this here is actually quite a bit further down the line. And they are all wearing one of the gear sets that I wanted to have, which is the Liquidator. Any enemy around here, and I am blocked to proceed in this direction. Dude there. Okay. Fairly content. Now here behind the railing we have a way to go behind this guy. Now we can't exactly creep up on him. Oh, sure we can. Good. And I'm going to go and unlock the next shortcut.
Maybe.
Could be a guy jumping us. And there he is. Oh no, this is annoying.
Happy to help.
Go on then. Should have held back, although I should have just used the plasmic regenerator when I had the chance. Okay. And we lost all of the scrap. Beautiful. Just oh well. Those
I'm so glad to see you, man. I
Be
ain't feeling
helped.
right. Not right at all. I need my meds. Bad. It's been hours, man. I can't make it without them.
What meds do you need?
It's an implant. Called Modaxinol. I will die without it, man. Last time I went out... Well, you know what happened. Seriously, I'm in bad shape.
I'll try to find it for you.
You don't know how much I'd appreciate that. Seriously. Thanks. I know it's asking a lot. I mean, who wants to go out there, right? But please. I don't want to get sick.
How are you and Hobbs getting along?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't want to help me. Totally wrapped up in himself. I mean, if it was him who needed his meds, I mean, it's not like I'm being overdramatic here, you know?
Have to go.
Hey, don't forget about me, okay? I'm counting on you here.
go talk to Hobbs as well.
We made it, buddy. Good to see you. And don't think I forgot I owe you. Found this. Here, take it.
Nice.
Might help.
You met Davy?
Oh yeah. Can't say I care for him much. Wanted me to fetch him his meds. Of course I said no. Man, was he pissed. He's crazier than I thought if he thinks I'm going out there again.
Any trouble getting here?
Nah, it was right around the corner and I kept my head down. Worst has got to be over now.
Take care, Hobbs.
You bet I will. Don't do nothing I
Mail
wouldn't.
here. No. If I can upgrade the packs, that would. Oh. Oh yeah, we have the body, the head, for the whatchamacallit. Right, so hopefully this will give us a bit more edge in combat. Okay. Really need to figure out a way work. So we just have 2 monitors active. Could I just go to 1? I just don't know it. equipment. Oh, we could use the opportunity to restart the game once again. Yeah, it works on the lowest preset of settings. Probably stuck. If it means that I can get a smoother experience, we will gladly. The frame rate requires an early start. I'm just gonna play around with these for a while. Sorry for this, folks. Kind of need this to work. Restart. And we should be good. Hopefully. How will it look now? Better.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Still not perfect. Those monitors just won't let me play. Good enough. Well, we recovered some bits and bobs here. Go on then. Quickly dispatch you. Going to bother. And I think this is the end of him.
Maybe if I could.
Okay. Good, now let's just open up the shortcut so we wouldn't have to all of this again.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
Why did I go back here? We have anything interesting here? So we have the 2 new weapons. One of which I will be using for sure. And what implants do we have? Oh, we have good on this. Put it on. Still an aggression amplifier, still the weaker version. Okay. Tank stuff. And play around with the resolutions and seven. Will that be good for? Aware that 720 is a rather rudimentary resolution, smooth gameplay experience rather than show off. Although it is a pretty good looking game, for some reason my video card is just falling apart. Yeah, there we go. 1280 by 720. Very, very old resolution. And it manages to affect my second monitor as well. Somehow. Nope. Frame rate is still
Take care.
I set it solid 30. Oh, I can't. Alrighty, why do I touch every single option it requires me? Me.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest
I suppose
priority
we won't
and
get it
should be
any
yours.
smoother than that. Oh,
Good to see you.
didn't think.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Just can't sustain. Right, so about the guards that I mentioned earlier, I will actually need to have a few whacks at them. No other reason than to obtain one of their weapons, because it will be an item required for a bit of a subquest. So he will shoot it. Little thing. This drains all of my stamina if it. And yeah, these are somewhat tough enemies, and they love to gang up on you.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
But in this particular case, it's better for them to kill me rather than me to kill them and not get the item I want, because they will not respawn until much later in the game. Might as well just I want right now. Oh, bad. Again, for reasons that I'm not particularly certain of, but oh well. Let's just get all the deaths out of the way. Wrap back this guy just to avoid any interference. Glitched out. Awesome. How did he hit me? Hey, Rimbo. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just trying to find a correct settings pattern so I can get a smoother frame rate, because it's really choppy and it's getting in the way of the overall experience. Aside from that, I'm just trying to get some things done here that will allow me to get a secondary quest done. Which unfortunately requires a few attempts at a rather annoying enemy type. There we go. Okay, this was important to do. And I don't care if this guy kills me, but let's avoid it. Okay. Yeah, he will go right back to his spawn point. Yeah, it's the MG negotiator that I needed. Meanwhile, I did unlock the new shortcut that I'll be using right now. And I might as well just go through the ops center to regenerate my health. Bang some scrap.
Come back anytime.
I did save a couple of NPCs. And so let's try. And yep, let's go for the quick kills. Yeah, there were just a couple of NPCs around the game world in the beginning of the area that I rescued and are now in the ops center and have given me rather annoying secondary quests.
So much for help coming. It's been over a day now and nothing. She's not responding when I call. It's getting worse out there and the noises are freaking me out. I can hear them. At least there hasn't been any more screaming. So that's a blessing. But there's other sounds. I did see one guy. He was in a terrible state, but he seemed to know what he was doing. Heading to the executive forum. Maybe I should have gone like she suggested.
But both of their quests, well, there is actually just one quest. The other one is just something that the NPC will be involved in, and right now we are going straight up to the third one, which will have some implications later down the line. Here she is right here.
Damn it.
I'll let you just listen to the
actually
dialogue.
For a moment, I thought you were one of these psychos. Already run into a dozen or so of them today. Guess I've always attracted the wrong type of guy.
Well, I don't know what that says about me, because they've been chasing my ass around too.
First time I've smiled in days. Thank you. I'm Irina, by the way. Trained engineer and, apparently, born survivor.
Got any idea what's going on here?
Yeah. This company finally managed to burn the final vestiges of humanity out of us. Guess we're the lucky ones, though. Didn't drop dead. Haven't blown a fuse. At least not yet.
You're searching for something?
Look at Mr. Inquisitive. Just trying to find something that would help me stay alive a bit longer. A good staff. One that's not actually falling apart. On the off chance someone needs a good beating.
Actually, I think I have what you need.
Usually saying that is a prelude to disappointment. But hey, I'm game. So, let's see what you've got.
Well, this one comes with best regards from Creo's security.
A striking argument in each negotiation. Boy, oh boy, you make me happy. I owe you. It's nice to know chivalry isn't dead.
So what's with the staff and
Hey,
everything?
Big in
I could ask
Space.
you the same question. I guess sitting things out is just not our way. I never liked
How
those
are you?
smelter
How are the
bots.
practices
Always
going?
kept an eye on them, even before this shit went down. It's time to push their damn emergency stop and scrap them for good.
Better get going now.
And just as I was getting to know you.
So her deal is that she has a switch of character later down the game. So she currently introduced herself as an engineer, and she will slowly start to have a personality change into a guard. Oh, okay, well, sorry that it had to be this way then. Still, hopefully, just a few more days, and it should be done. Yeah, so she has one of the more interesting quests. Well, it's not a quest as much as it is just following her story. It just gives you some tasks here and there. Oh, is there? Doesn't say I'm dropping any frames. Maybe if you restart the stream, just the browser window. I'm not losing much. I'm losing 0.5% of the frames, which is essentially nothing. Also, there may be someone playing a very audience-intensive game, like there may be a tournament of Dota or something, and the Twitch servers can be a bit crazy at times. But yeah, I have been struggling today to get the game running smoother than the first time. And so far, I've made some improvement, but not a lot. I have the counter on and it flickers between 25 and 75 and it just makes zero sense. I also have my task manager resource monitor on and it states that I am below half of what the system can handle, and then yet again there is rather terrible stuttering on my end. See, now currently I am at about 70 frames per second, which is more than my monitor can even render. And the second I start moving, we go to 34, 37, 30. And if I run, it goes down to 25. And the only reason I can think of is the video, the graphics card, which is, again, it's pretty beefy. It's a GeForce 980. Admittedly, it's from a previous generation, but it's still pretty damn good. Maybe it's the fact that I'm running dual monitors right now. If I figure out a way to get the chat onto the screen. Yeah, well, if I can get the speed running, if I can get it smooth, I'll be happy with that. Because it's not going to have much difference in display considering the overall quality that I am currently allowed to stream. But if it's gonna remain as choppy as it is and I don't find a way to improve it, I'm just gonna stop the stream. Well, not the stream, the series for this particular game. I did mention that not being particularly interesting. So this is where the second DLC starts, but I will skip it for now. I'm just gonna try and go through the main storyline. I can get there quickly there.
You have your well-being at heart, and that includes body and mind.
Pretty bad stuttering.
Here
Now the deal with this feller is that I have to attack him from behind, but as you can see, I can only do so when he does this big wind-up attack. I have downgraded it considerably. But it's about finding exactly what it is that makes it choppy, and not just going generally down in all settings. No, there are injectables I just switched through quite quickly. So these used to be 3. If you look at the upper left that I'm switching right now. So I have injectables, switch through, essentially the potions. I thought there was something here to get. Mistake. Let me know if at any point the choppy frame rate gets unbearable for you as well. Okay. This is where we will be going to advance the plot. And now I'm just gonna go and get some better gear. Just essentially good old circle strafing, waiting for him to do the attack that will allow me to get any attacks. Come on. American what? American TV. No. It's the association that comes to mind when I think about it. It's either the old Centurions cartoon or Elysium, the movie. We may be talking about the same thing, but yeah, I'm thinking of Centurions. Oh, right, okay. I'm curious to see what it is that you meant. Okay, and here you will see the little drone in action. So from this huge pile of enemies, I'm just going to draw them out one by one. Hopefully not get murdered. Yeah, so the Scarab armor I will be using later down the line, so I just want to collect the pieces for it. This will have the arms for me. Will it work? Yeah, good. And we also got the weapons. Really nice, although not a very good weapon. So we have now to collect the body piece and the heads. We have one body and one head. Fortunately, killed him without being able to execute him. Probably won't get enough hits. Bit of a curious thing that does make sense when you think about it is that different parts, regardless of armored or not, take different amounts of damage. So the body naturally takes the least damage. It takes the longest to beat. This is where I will be able to unlock the one-of-a-kind armor set called Iron Mouse, which turns you into a mouse superhero, something like Mighty Mouse, if you remember that one. Yeah, it's let me show you actually. Should have. Yeah, it turns you into this essentially. Yeah, it's the same character. Essentially, this is they call him Iron Mouse, but this is very much the character that we can get to be. It does. And I am all out of healing option. Fortunately. Let's go back.
It's a way of life.
Turn in some scrap.
Welcome, Warren.
Is there anything that I can upgrade? Yeah, so we need the headpiece for the scarab armor. I won't be building it just yet because it requires a whole lot of core power to use, and I don't have that yet. But what we could do is upgrade these. Get a few upgrades of our core. One. Interesting implants, not really. Increases impact when energy is high. Won't do me any good for now. Right, so what I'll do is just set these weapons as a secondary option. I can switch them out. Will.
Happy to help.
Just give you a demonstration of what it is that they do. They are the complete opposite of the single-rigged weapons. And I will usually use them against bosses. The reason being that they have much less wind-up for the attack, and I can cancel out of the motions. So I'm not as vulnerable during the attack animations. And they're also pretty quick. So yeah, this was a gang up attack that could have evaded. I did not. And this completes our Scarab set. We'll just use the opportunity. Or might as well just run away, actually. We're not going in this direction anyway. Instead, you can make them to be more than one enemy. I just prefer to separate them and make the fights easier. But yeah, you can charge in, essentially aggro all of the enemies around. But it makes it really tough, which is probably why you are asking. But the clusters are usually small, so you wouldn't fight more than 2-3 guys at a time at most.
So listen up.
It focuses on a more of a dueling kind combat system.
I don't even know if you can hear me. But if you can, meet me at the outbound station. Stay safe. I'll be waiting. We can make it together.
Let's just collectible real quick. But yeah, mostly it's one-on-one fights throughout the game. Why go all over. Yeah, faster weapons are fun.
So Ferguson dumps us, then it's all, buddy, come to my party. Fuck him. Listen to this shit. Hi, pals. As you may know, next week is my birthday. Who does he think he is after what he pulled? There'll be tons of cake, so bring your hunger to break Area 12. Hope he chokes on it. First the drones, then John, and now the salaries. Gotta screw loose. One of these days, I'm gonna grab my tools and tighten it.
This guy I won't be attacking, there's no reason. Get him involved. I won't open these doors as they just open lines of sight for other enemies. And this is just to show you, this is essentially where I was coming from. Okay. So I just circumvented the entire bridge. Actually an ambush. Real direction I need to... Oh, I did not take that. Direction here. Wow. Would have been silly. So what do we have here? We have a mini boss. Oh, I have no idea. Maybe it's his company issued flame retardant overalls, but that would be... It would be silly to assume. And if we didn't give the NPC the weapon, here there would have been another mini boss to tackle. I don't know, with these weapons, I don't think that hitting the area that would be inflamed would cause any relief. That was silly of me. All right.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Let's reclaim our stuff. Yeah, that's this is the kind of game where you're always underpowered, even though there are ways to ensure significant domination over your enemies. Also, I was hitting the torso incorrectly. I needed to wait for the armor to lift in order for it to start venting. I just wailed on it. Couldn't tell. Lay off. I won't go. Oh, there. At the very least, I am fairly aware of where it is that I have to go, so I wouldn't be wasting too much time. Come on then. Where's the drone? I don't recall there was a drone. Oh, there it is. The little dickhead. Right. So this time, no. Why? Which one has been released? Is there a reason for the multiple Mino picks, or? I haven't seen any new releases. Oh, I see. Okay. No, I personally don't have a Minotaur yet.
This has been again.
I
I'm still
don't
waiting at the
have
outbound
a team
station.
that can handle it.
I want to try and get to the old biolabs. I'm hoping it's safer there. But I'm not leaving without you. I know recycling and the waste storage are a mess, but get through there, and it will get better.
It does seem fun though. I love these, especially on Facebook. When someone says, "Let me see your insert random type team or type of unit. Let me see what you got for inspiration." You get to see some pretty cool stuff. Come on, open up. Stop doing that and just open up. Damn it! Ah! I was in the middle of a combo and couldn't cancel out of it.
Take care.
Yep, the exact same amount. Hopefully this will be third time's a charm kind of situation. Now let's just use the big gun. Save ourselves trouble. Wait for the drone to show up. Way there. Did it seriously hit me? go. So I was just not using the proper tool for the job, it would appear. Where is my reward? Playing the beast. Can I pick it up? Where is it? For yourself. Let's just assume I got it. Okay, yeah, I got it. Come on there, little feller. We can go back. Yes, sadly, this class of weapon, the single rigged, is very powerful. I'm just trying to level up the twin rigged a little bit because I will need to use it against the bosses. Because otherwise I will get crushed. And there is a bit more of just a more satisfying feel. Use the smaller ones in my opinion, but
with the implemented overtime hours,
with the big
my guys have
ones
been
you feel
relying
like
on
an
their
anime
implants, but
character or
I'm
something.
noticing increasingly erratic behavior from them. This schedule was meant to be temporary, but it's months now with no sign of respite. Now, I don't blame my team for using, but the side effects are becoming increasingly apparent. There's even been fights. And, you know, some people are just acting downright weird. And we're going to have big problems soon if something isn't done, and
Warning, canal bridges extending in recycling.
Oh. Do not get this thing open.
Attention, smelter task reassignment confirmed.
Well, there won't be anything to reassign because smelters in question are actually, well, destroyed. Right. Hopefully I pressed at least one correct button. Good. We'll go. This is a part of the fight I really don't enjoy. Oh, he will come back. Good.
Why won't you believe me? You've seen the bodies, but I've seen him doing it. Why'd I make this up? Others have seen him too. It's just one guy. It's always the same. Bodies dismembered, missing limbs. God knows what he's doing with them. You know, I know this liberator story.
Oh, very little, just for the one attack.
What if he's back? What if it's not just urban legend? What if he's real? What if this whole mess is because of him?
Why? Not locking on him. It stays for just the one strike, and then if I have some energy, I can just use a more powerful attack. But it's seriously not viable to use it. Good. Oh. Oh, he's alive. Boo. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to deal with it. To recall that there was a shortcut here. Yes, awesome. Good. So now we have this short open. Any of this thing, anything tasty? Nah. And just in time, I have unlocked the shortcut. Good.
Take care.
It would be nice get that scrap back to the ops center. Do me good. Here you see the value. Shortcut. Awesome. And we are back where we were. We even managed to find a new toy. Okay, so my death has been officially avenged. Right, so this is a rather important crossroad here. Now there is an asshole just behind these boxes. I will eyes and get some proficiency out of it too. Lovely. There's this guy who for some reason is always completely unarmed. Sufficiently to kill me. Because I rushed him like an idiot.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
What happens when I get too cocky? Just decide that I can get through everything immediately. Usually get a huge hammer to the face. At least we get to see the executions on multiple occasions. I think that they are fairly fun. Yeah, since he did have this lovely lovely surgery while being awake. Apparently did leave some stuff on him. Right. Okay, and let's try not to get obliterated this time. Yeah, much better. Okay. Need need to overcharge this thing. Collect some bits in there. I don't remember which ones were the good ones. Gonna go ahead and collect everything. Oh, and I'll also use the opportunity because here we have another sub-quest from a person that will start talking to us through the pipes.
Hey, you. Over here, I've got a favor to ask. Don't worry, nothing bad. Just wanted to see if you could get me some tech scraps.
What do you need the tech scrap for?
I'm making something. It's important, very. You could say it's a matter of life and death.
How do I know I can trust you? I mean, who are you?
Well, I can help you there. I'm Joe. Anyway, I know you, well, at least of you, and I chose to trust you.
Guess I'm able to spare some.
Thanks. I won't forget this.
Some of my hard-earned tech scrap. Oh no.
Need to make a move.
Enough of this hype, won't waste any more of your time.
Right. Let's take a quick look at our weapons. This I won't be using. Implants. You get any fun one. Not really useful. That's good. That's duplicate. Eh. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's something I need to equip. I need that stamina boost. Need... When do I unlock the next tier of implants? At core level 35, so 6 levels from here. Gonna be expensive. We have a fair amount. We have the scarab ready to be built, and we have some new audio logs. Good. So single rigged is at 10, twin rigged is at 4. Gonna try and level them out a little bit. They will have their purpose. Quite frankly, I am nearing the second boss. Be fine. Which will give us actually the better version of the weapons that I'm currently using, the twin ones. First I want to clear out area. Don't have access. This leaves us one single thing to do is here. This one is actually good because I do tend to block quite often. How did I use to? Certainly I didn't. There is, but I think this will be... Oh no, it's okay. But there is an enemy here. Yeah, it's just that it was dark and I thought it was a kill hole. Good. We'll just open this right away. Can we open this? Oh, it would have been so easy if we could. No. Big shortcut. Yeah, exactly. I thought that was one of those. Apparently not. Does this take? Or in particular, it would appear just a hidden implant. Right. In that case, just push forward. And here we will see the third important piece of gear is the liquidator armor. And the reason I need the liquidator armor is that there will be a lot of toxic sludge in the upcoming levels, and it will make me invulnerable to them. Like these little spots here. So the sooner I collect these, go on then, like me. Oh no. Yeah, I cycled for the bigger one. I I needed to crush the body. Damn it. And we got a decent weapon too.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unlicensed gambling violates federal and state law, and thus places Creo at a not insignificant risk of criminal charges and liability. So, all raging drone events are to be canceled immediately. Borrowed drones and other company equipment can be returned anonymously. Don't make me the bad guy here. I love a good drone fight as much as the next guy, but what we're doing here is too important to risk infractions of this nature. R. Ferguson.
Now we get the leg as well. And what's left? Liquidator. Oh, just the head. Okay. You get past down getting you all riled up. You're... Oh, you're tenacious. Anything? No, I guess I'm just gonna have to eat it or run through. Oh. Because here is shortcut. I just don't get murdered by this guy. Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah. Just as I said it. Just the second I said it. Not to worry. Might take just a couple minutes to compensate. He did hide exactly what I thought. Yeah, he had the higher ground. The only difference being that I did not get split in half. So the reason I'm not executing these guys is I needed the energy to convert to health with my current injectable, so I don't use the finite number one. And executions use energy, and I want to get it. I could have executed. Will you be going away now? Bye then. Yeah, okay. See ya. And let me know when you're back in town so we can schedule our game. And that's the full set selected. Yeah. Yep, that was the last piece of the gear I needed. Yeah. So now I can focus on just killing them. There we go, quick and easy. Instead of getting killed like I did. Wait, what? Yeah, ops. Where are the ambushers? Told that there was a second one somewhere. Here? But there are goodies.
D, will you check in? I waited 30 minutes for you yesterday. That's far too long for me to be
Well,
out and about.
I guess she will
I need
wait
those
some
items.
more.
But if you can't procure them, I have other sources, so don't worry. Just let me know you're okay.
By the way, we will be meeting the person that just spoke. Yeah, there is the shortcut. Awesome. And by the way, the boss is roughly a couple minutes away, so I'll try to clear the second sort of area by the end of today. Shouldn't take too.
Hello.
New messages? No. All right. Now, let's do some maintenance, shall we? Clean up the consumables we got collected. Oh, that's a good chunky amount of scrap we have here. Lovely. So, just bank that before we on there. Oh yeah, that's good. What did we have? So, as we will be tackling the boss, I will remove this and put in another bunch of healing items. And instead of the energy, I will put in probably just more health. And buy some core power up to 35. At least let's try to buy up to 35. Awesome. Give us a healthy amount of stuff and another slot in which I can place the stamina upgrade. And as far as your assembly, can I actually build that armor yet? No. I will. Early for it yet. Let's go kill a boss, shall we? Let's see just how rusty I've gotten since actually in my first run of the game I managed to kill it from the first try. I really don't know if I'll be able to do so again. Give it a best shot. Interestingly enough, we can't open any of these doors. That helped us a lot.
I'm not giving up on you. I won't hear it said that Benjamin
And yeah,
Berg let
actually
down his
this
team.
here is the boss battlefield.
I've marked the way to the outbound station. There's big red letters saying exit. Even you can't miss it, Smithy.
Ah, this is what will allow us to open the doors. Good. This probably opens the doors up. Ah. Open. Still. Alright. Kill the boss.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, a rocket launcher would definitely come in handy. Sadly, it is not available to us. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll get him this time. Way too little health. Yeah, no. I had too little in terms of health items.
Be careful out there.
At a very early stage. I'll just... Actually, not really. You just need to give him time to go through his routine, and
Have a nice day,
he gives
Warren.
very wide signals. Target locking him is hard because, as you noticed, usually only the legs get target locked, and I actually wanted to get the core, the one that actually does damage to the boss. But, eh. Just run right through.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary.
That was just stupid. That was just silly.
Have a nice day, Warren.
And again, for some reason, frame rate has tanked horribly. So it was under 20, which is good. Alright, let's do this little bit.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
Well, there goes my credibility.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
That elevator is a bit tedious to wade through every time. Otherwise, when you've opened all of the shortcuts, the boss runs are fairly short. Good. allows you to restart the boss fight quite soon. This is common for all of the game, by the way, which is good because they know that the bosses are fairly difficult to crunch through, so they have made it possible to make the runs faster. This is probably one of the more annoying ones to reach.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
Yeah, it is very much, if you have seen Dark Souls playthroughs, it is essentially that, so a matter of being patient and just wait for the proper moment to strike. That was not it! Getting sloppy now. Alright, so far so good. That did not work. Okay, let's just give it a few more runs.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Oh, when we got a fairly decent grade.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
Nope. Not the right call.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Whoops. And I completely forgot about that guy.
Hello.
You know what? Why shouldn't I build decent? Ah, here.
Take care.
I love it when I manage to connect a single combo that straight up kills the enemy. Seems so precise. Took so much health from me. Alright. Getting worse instead of getting better.
Happy to help.
Guess I'm getting impatient. able to walk around. Oxy. Ooh. Good. Oh no. Is it for Blood Bowl? Or a Blood Bowl team? Because I think I saw one. Could you check, if you could check the company, I can confirm whether or not this is what I think.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation.
Is it keyboard stuff? Or...
Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I saw. They looked fine. They're not particularly original looking designs, but they look crisp and very fun. close. I think I'm gonna make one change in my out. There. Oh, you don't like them? Yeah, I think they're still at the 3D graphics stage, so there are no. Yeah, okay. I think there are still 3D renders. They haven't been printed out yet on the 3D printer, so it's just essentially concept designs. But the designs are very simple, which isn't bad, but they are. Yeah, I understand that. There is. There's quite a bit to be said for simplicity. At the very least, it gives you a lot of room to actually improvise and create.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
Well, I seem to be getting closer.
Have a nice day, Warren.
For some reason, just close enough. Yeah, I did too. I think I have built up a strategy. I'll try to apply it, and it should work. Shouldn't take more than a couple more tries, and I'll get them done. Well, maybe not. There may be a couple runs. As you can see, I'm going into the fight without...
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
And we got him. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, that felt good. Sadly. Whew, yeah, you did. You felt it. Sadly, the problem here is that I did not get the hardcore kill, which involved having to crush all of its legs before actually killing it. So I once again got the lower grade weapon, which is fine. I usually manage to get a higher tier Still though, we got through just in time. Just take a little break, try to close off and get to the ops center to restart the whole thing, and as in to bring it back to neutral, because I'm still in enemy territory, so to speak. Let's see how the new weapon looks though. How much worse is it? As opposed to that. Oh, it's more power. Yeah. We'll continue with this and this as a backup. In the two. And the higher tier 1 is constantly on fire, but what are you gonna do? Got the less cool weapons. But we did get a decent amount of scrap, decent amount of parts. And I should be able to build the liquidator armor and have it ready before we move into the next stage. We are making fairly good progress, so it shouldn't take too much longer to beat the game. I don't think that there's a boss for the next area. There will be a boss for the area after that. Then one more revisited, and there is quite a bit. But if we keep going an area per stream, I think we should be done 3 or 4. Get a bit. And I'm thinking of raising a poll to ask about what to play next. I have a few ideas, but let's get a bit ahead here. And I'll create a poll on Facebook.
We finally found our little thief. It's probably the same culprit who's been hitting the lab storerooms. She ended up dropping a purloined biomaster in a hurry to get away. Looks like she was heading towards the old abandoned labs. I'll file a full report when I get back. Security can handle this one from here on out.
I'm sorry, but I just can't wait any longer. I hope you're okay, that you're still out there. That you found a safe place. I'm going to take the maglev to the old biolabs now. Try to get there if you can. I'll be waiting. My thoughts and prayers are with you.
I'm not sure what Ninth Age is. I thought it was the name of the system, but... Could you send me something to see what this is? Because this is the first time I've heard of it, fortunately. Ninth Age of Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, okay, all right. So it's the classic version, or is it from the Sigmar, from the end times? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and this is fan made. I see. All right, that makes. Now it clicks together.
You've heard me say it again and again, but Creo cares.
Good.
Let's be honest. Over the last couple of decades, things haven't been too great.
Right.
We know. We've seen the figures, and that's why we created Project Resolve.
Oh, that's good, because people did want some of the classic type fantasy. Oh, it does. Do you know when it started? Because this is the first I hear of it. That being said, I'm not really much into...
Next stop, Resolve Biolabs.
Oh, and they update the lore. Cool. Huh. I didn't know that. Very cool. Yeah, I would suppose that be the case. In your opinion, is it better as a whole than fantasy?
Warning, this is
Than
a
8th
quarantine
edition?
zone. Please remain in operations until all potential sources of danger have been eliminated.
Oh, okay.
I'm freaking out here, Doc. Security is everywhere, but there's no change in the workers. It's still chaos. If anything, it's getting worse. I'm gonna try and make a break for one of the loading bays. Hopefully
Well,
I
if
can
they
get
are
out.
actively
Best
working
of
on
luck,
it,
Doc.
and as you said, there are additions and updates over 9th, so be fine.
This communication device is locked down. All lines blocked.
I know they're okay. All right. Well, we've made it to the third section of the to the third area of the game. So that's good. I think that'll be it from me for tonight. Because that boss was way too hard. Much harder than he had to be. Alright. That's that makes sense, yeah. And thanks for joining. I know this is not your favorite topic, and I do appreciate that you joined me. Look through my frame rate choppy stream of struggling with the game. I personally did enjoy it, and I kind of like it. So I'll give it a couple more shots. Oh yeah. Thanks again for joining. Thank you all who were lurking in the background, and to all who will be watching this on YouTube. I think I will have time this week to do a stream every day. So tomorrow I will do again a painting stream, followed by a build stream on Friday. But let's just keep it as a tomorrow will be painting, and we'll see how we will go on. So for now, have a lovely evening, have a wonderful rest, prepare for the next day. Hope it will be a good day, and love what you do what you love, and until next time, bye bye now. Thanks, you too.